Damn. Fuck. I'm on the side. Hold on. Yeah, what's up? Hold on. Damn. What up, y'all? Welcome to One Man, Dark Man Podcast. I am, of course, your host, good old Dirt. I want to be like in the middle. There we go. This is not a new hoodie. I'll tell you, listen, man, don't start with me. Don't start with me because I had several hoodies, but because of that one POS is talking about my hoodies, I gotta, switch it up more often, I guess. Pistons. Now, when I bought this hoodie, the Pistons were dog shit, but they're not dog shit anymore. Just like my Xbox. They're doing some things, y'all. They're doing some things. We're going to talk about all of that. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for rocking out with me. Thank you for being on Team Griggity, Team WBG, Team TTS, Team Xbox Echo Chamber, and in the future, Team Phantom Kraken. Then, whenever that POS decides to do it, admit, damn well they ain't going to lose to Charlotte. Charlotte better be Orlando first. But anyway, guys, some things to talk about today. Xbox is bringing the heat. Yes. Even though they still piss me off today. They pissed me off today. We'll talk about that a little later. But they are bringing the heat. Joey, my Detroit Pistons wear blue, Joey. Don't start. Xbox fans are divided about exclusives coming back. Y'all, listen, I'm not going to even talk about it too much, but these last few days, last week's Darkman, TTS, I did a video yesterday. I got a lot of comments in the video saying, Dirt, I don't want exclusives back, blah, blah, blah. It ain't going to do shit. And I'm like, what is going on, bro? Even on WBG last week. So we talk about a couple of those things. Marathon is dead. But look, let me get these super chats. And somebody sent me a article that I want to talk about right now. I am going to look at it in real time because I just read the headline and start laughing. I'm dead serious. When I read the headline, I just started laughing, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? But we're going to talk about that shortly. Let me get these supers. Long live the Black Mamba with the tool. If you don't want exclusives, go to your own church. Y'all don't forget shit. Ain't no PlayStation hoodie. Stop this shit. It's the Detroit Pistons hoodie. Stop it. Remember Detroit basketball? Adidas. Y'all think everything is Blues PlayStation? Adidas with the two bots didn't have problems with exclusives in 2017. Listen, y'all. I got to be real. It's a weird dynamic right now. We have guys saying, yes, please bring exclusives back. Then we have guys saying, nah, we don't need exclusives back, Dirt. That's going to hurt the brand. I'm like, what? That's going to hurt the brand. It's going to hurt the brand worse than the last shit. What was that name? What was the name of that? Dreamcube. What's the name of that shit that outsold the Xbox in the holiday season? What was the name of that shit, man? The Supercast. What was the name of that shit? Please tell me what was the name of that. Because y'all can't even tell me the name of this shit. That thing that was like a bootleg connect. The NEX. It outsold the Xbox last year, but y'all was saying, no, just keep things the same. The Play Saturn, that's the name of it. The Dream Station. What was the name of that shit? The Cube. And y'all want that. Y'all want shit like that to continue to happen. No, Dirt, just keep everything the same. I want Xbox to make their money. Yeah, I want this shit like the GameCube, the Cube 64 to outsell it again. Playground, not Playground Games, but Playground NEX 64 Cube. That's what y'all want. Roblox Cube. Y'all want the y'all want the Rubik's Cube to outsell Xbox again. That's what y'all want. Okay, well, anyway. Thank you, Adidas. No, sir, with the 5. Here's your freaking $5. I lost it. Bring back the black. Bring back the black. What the hell are you talking about? No, sir. These are brother dogs with the 2. Dirt went shopping over the weekend. New wardrobe. My wife bought me this hoodie for like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. I swear. Amazing Neil with the 2. Shout out to Dirt's new hoodie. Thank you. It's not new, but thank you. Vic Al Gambino, remember for 11 months. Remember when the 4 were put on PlayStation and will be evaluated after Xbox put more on PlayStation and reevaluated. It seems like they're pulling back. Xbox lineup is fire. Thank you, Vic. It's extremely great, bro. The Angry Therapist with the 10. Dirk, don't let these ponies talk about your hoodie. It's your exclusive to WBG. Besides, PlayStation don't have shit, and PlayStation is dead. Ponies out the pasture. F them all. Yes, yes. You know, Matt Booty had an interview. I mean, it was a little podcast. He didn't really say much, but there's a couple things he said I felt that's very interesting. We're going to talk about that. I love the collaboration between the Xbox first-party studios. I love that. I love it. And I want to see more of it. Call Weed with the 2. I warned about these only here for Game Pass Xbox fans. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a little rough as much as I love Game Pass. But, I mean, I was an Xbox fan before Game Pass. I'm just saying. I mean, if you like, yeah, Dirt, if they start changing things to Game Pass, I'm out. Are you a real Xbox fan? Because I was an Xbox fan since the OG, the 360, the Xbox One, and Game Pass didn't come until 2017. And Game Pass is phenomenal, but I care about the brand well-being more. I just do. That's just me. I can't speak for you guys. That's just me. Album with the 5. The last time Xbox games were Xbox and PC, only they had 10 studios. They need to see if exclusives work now that they got a crew. First off, Alvin, I agree, but they're not going full exclusive, bro. I'm talking about they're probably now. First of all, we don't know what's going to happen, but they're talking about bringing some games back exclusive, not Call of Duty. I swear, probably not Bethesda games, but some things are going to happen. That's all we're saying. No, and it's still speculation at this point. Excuse me. But like I said, guys, I got sent an article. Let me pull this shit up. Oh, it's already pulled up. I got sent something right before the show. Justin Boudram with the 5. Don't listen to them. They're using reverse psychology for exclusives to come back. Is that what it is? Exclusivity, see, like Soy 2 Main said, exclusivity will shut down studios like PlayStation is doing. I don't know what to say anymore. Anyway, guys, listen. We're going to talk about that a little later. Because right now, I want to show what somebody sent to me right before the show. And I'm about to read this article live. It just showed up. Oh, it showed up earlier today. I didn't see it. It showed up this afternoon, Eastern time, 12:37 Eastern time. Exclusive. PlayStation's Fairgames is also preparing to enter the extraction market. Oh, yo, I just read an article. They said Arc Raiders is falling off now. Let's not even talk about Marathon. We will talk about Marathon, but there's no need to even say Marathon has fallen off. It was never falling on. It was never on. And they're doing another extraction shooter, bro. Come on, y'all. Can you say DOA? Now, if Bungie, a team with the pedigree of Bungie, if they couldn't sell great, this marathon game can't sell great. I think the game sold 1 million because of the name Bungie and the Destiny and Halo. No, their resume. And you're going to tell me a brand new studio called Haven is going to drop a game called Fairgames, and it's going to be another extraction shooter. Bro. Listen, y'all. I don't know what to say, man. You can't sit up here and tell me Jim Ryan didn't have a clue what the hell he was doing. Jim Ryan and Herman Holtz. They had another extraction shooter, bro. We knew Marathon was an extraction shooter, and they were making Fairgames an extraction shooter also. And we know ponies don't even like extraction shooters. They don't like nothing but single player games and Fortnite. Are you kidding me, bro? The game, which was revealed in 2023, has sparked several rumors about reports about its development troubles, notably issues with the studio's ability to find the fun factor. It ain't fun. Despite those issues, though, PlayStation has continued to invest in the game. Look at this. With its next playtest scheduled for this weekend. Oh, shit. Officially, the game was described in 2023 as a competitive heist experience, which didn't reveal too much about the game, what the game would be. But in short, at least for one of the game's flagship game modes named Cargo Heist, it is basically an extraction shooter with an objective. Think Marathon with a contract for those who have played. That shit is insane. Let me do some more fake laugh. That's some dog shit, bro. That is some grade A dog shit. You got to be kidding me, bro. Like I said, Bungie has a resume. Bungie has a name. Bungie is known for their shooting games, their first-person shooter games. Destiny was a big-time hit. Of course, we know Halo was a massive hit. And people are already saying Marathon's just, it's on deck. Y'all know what on deck means if you listen to this channel. It's on deck. It's just a matter of time before that game is gone. And Haven, who it was initially Jay Raymond's studio, they told her, do me a favor, get the hell up out of here. She's gone. And then they said they were having issues trying to find the fun factor. The fun factor. And then also it's also an extraction shooter. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why these punk ass PlayStation fanboys are so concerned about Xbox. I mean, you know, we've over these last couple years, we've had so many different examples of, you know, I said it, Sean said it, worry about your own shit. Don't worry about the house across the street. I know you might not like your neighbors, but don't worry about what they're doing. Don't worry about you about to talk shit, go on Facebook and call your neighbors some dirty assholes. Don't worry about them when your own house is fucked up. Oh man, this is some funny shit, bro. This is some funny shit. No, man. I don't know what else to even say anymore, bro. I don't know what even to say to me anymore, Justin. Oh, I already read that one. Thanks. I don't know what to say anymore, bro. This is what y'all want, right, ponies? This is what y'all celebrating. Shit, bro. And like I said, Marathon isn't doing well. It's just a matter of time, man. Before Marathon is out of here. Let's be real. Can we be real, please? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. How I can't believe this game is a damn extraction shooter also. Y'all know that damn game ain't coming out. I'll be surprised. So anyway, real quick, y'all, before we move to some Xbox shit. 1710. Let me roast one more thing about PlayStation before we leave. This was the other day. This was 4 days ago. Left 4 Dead 2 had more players than Marathon. Now, people might say, Dirt, you're only talking about Steam numbers. You're talking about Steam numbers, Dirt. It was already said. It was already confirmed that Steam is the biggest platform for Marathon. Steam is 70%. I believe it said 70% of Marathon sales come from Steam. The remaining 30% is on console. So Steam is the biggest platform for Marathon. And a few days ago, it was being beat by Left 4 Dead 2. And if any of you POSs say I was in Left 4 Dead 2, I'm going to have a problem with you. I was not Coach or whatever that nigga name is. Stop it. Don't even go there. Ponies, stop worrying about what Xbox is doing. Stop worrying if Gears of War E-Day is going to be exclusive or not. Because most of them say, oh, yeah, I can't wait to play Gears of War E-Day on my PS5 Pro, and I am taking receipts. Stop worrying about what they're doing. Worry about your own shit. That's what you need to worry about. I cannot say it enough. I understand we do the console war. But even when you do the console war, you have to look in the mirror. Don't I say that? Sometimes you have to look in the mirror. Last year, we was fighting for our life trying to talk shit about ponies. But it was extremely difficult when Xbox was putting all that shit on PlayStation. So we had to look in the mirror. Ponies, you need, hey, bro, I'm telling you, right? Y'all need to just chill. Just chill. I know Sorrows, it looks like it's going to be a promising game. Good for them. Wolverine looks like a good game. Good for them. Intergalactic, whatever. Whatever the Kratos' wife game, we haven't seen it, but I'm sure it'll be a good game, I guess. And that's a damn shame. They only have at Fairgames. I'm sorry. Fairgames. Fairgames is the other announced game. They have 4 announced games. And the 5th game, that's a rumor about Kratos' wife, Atreus' mama. Ain't that the chick that played the Daredevil that's playing Atreus' mama, by the way? So there was times in Xbox One generation where we couldn't say shit about games because we didn't have a lot. We couldn't say that much about having studios because we didn't have a lot. We couldn't say much about quality games because we didn't have a lot besides Forza Horizon games and Gears. But now, y'all don't have shit. Even if y'all games get decent Metacritic scores like Marathon, nobody gives a shit. So stop worrying about Xbox. Stop worrying about what Dirt Griggity is saying. Stop worrying about my videos. Stop worrying about it, bro. Worry about PlayStation and what they're doing. Look at this shit. Left 4 Dead 2? It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here, ponies. I'm just telling you now, man. Just telling you now. Time making man show some damn respect. All right, Mike, with the 5 PlayStation Live service games, I like the Highlander. There can only be one up and running at a time. Something tell me Fairgames, that shit ain't gonna make it, bro. Jimmy Mack with the 5. Sony doing so well. King Thrash bought a high-end PC just for streaming. Have it 6 months and he'll be a reformed pony. Gaming on Windows OS. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw Doc Dark. He tagged me in it. I ain't even say nothing because I don't fuck with that. Not Dark Dark, but I don't fuck with King Thrash at all. Doc Dark cool with them niggas. Like I always say, I don't know them in real life. Why do I need to be friends with them? Hey man, how you doing, man? I'm just messing around with you. We're cool in real life. Man, I don't know you. Jay Remember with the 2. F these ponies. Tut. Always, Jay Remember. Always. And I gotta be real. When we have our discussion, I think I might open up the lines like it's a radio show. Hey everybody, this is DJ Darkside, and I think I'm going to talk about the exclusives, how the Xbox community is divided. I believe I am going to open up the lines and get some of you POSs in here and let's have a discussion, because I'm curious why some of you guys don't want exclusives back. Yes, I'm very curious about that. That'll be later on in the show. Jimmy Mack with the 2. Marathon is technically Left 4 Dead. Hey, you know what? I love it. That's good. Hey, you're right. That was pretty good there. So yeah, so I'm done roasting PlayStation for now. Let's talk about some Xbox shit. Which I'm happy for Xbox, y'all. I'm really happy that they're doing some good things. Like I said, Matt Booty. Let me do this. I was like, Matt Booty yesterday. He was on the Xbox podcast, and honestly, he ain't really say much. But I want to share this. I know Sean talked about a little bit about this yesterday. I just want to talk about it a little bit, because obviously me and Sean are 2 different people. Yeah, Shady Fresh. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. Thought they stopped that by now. I'm going to rant about that shit. Y'all still showing their fucking logos on the third-party game? Why? What did they get out of it? It's not like it's an Xbox game where you say, okay, if they buy it on PlayStation, Xbox get 70%. No, it's a fucking third-party game. It makes no sense. This shit is stupid. But anyway, we'll talk about that later, bro. We'll talk about that later. So, let me change my timestamp. 25:20. So, like I said, Matt Booty has some interesting stuff to talk about Xbox Studios, man. They're working together. They're collaborating, and I love it, bro. The coalition is helping NXR Entertainment on Clockwork Revolution, Unreal Engine 5. Everybody knows the coalition are the masters of Unreal Engine. And Matt Booty said something about Clockwork Revolution, like the game quality looks like it's from a much bigger studio when NXR is only like 100 people. That game, I think that game is going to hit, man. I think that game is going to hit, unlike the Outer Wars 2, which I couldn't really get into it like I did part 1, but I am going to give it another fair shot. But I think I do think Clockwork needs its own space. Don't have it lumped with too many more big games, right? That shit needs its own space. But I think the game is going to be fantastic. Blizzard Entertainment provided cinematic support for Playground Games Fable. Now listen, we seen some of them crazy, weird ass Diablo CGI cinematics. I don't know if Blizzard does those or if they hire some other team to do it, but them shits are crazy. But they look really good. And Fable, man. Hey, Fable looks good. Compulsion Games using the Activision mocap studio. I wonder what they are doing. Because a lot of people was kind of worried, you know. Compulsion, a small studio. South of Midnight really didn't do much. I love the game. It was in my top 5 games last year. I thought it was amazing. But the game ain't sell. Even in Gamepass, nobody played the shit. On PlayStation, it sold 15,000 copies. And that's sad, man, because it's such a good game. If South of Midnight would have released during like the 360 generation, even the Xbox One, PS4 generation, it would have did much better. But I think there's so many there. People are just playing these live service games, bro. They ain't even giving little games like this a chance. Maybe if it was a male protagonist, I don't know. But the game was great, dog. Game was great, man. Rare sharing multiplayer expertise. Look at that. Multiplayer expertise. Where have we heard that before? Yeah. Their multiplayer expertise from Sea of Thieves helping Double Fine on Kim. Cool. I hope it works out. Kim comes out next week, doesn't it? Yeah. I will play it with you guys, but I can get, Kim is not doing nothing for me at all. Neither did Sea of Thieves, by the way. Obsidian Entertainment took sophisticated, persistent world-safe technology from Undead Labs' State of Decay 2, enhanced it and used it and ground it. Improved technology has now been sent back to Undead Labs with State of Decay 3. Do you understand what they did? They took Undead Labs State of Decay 2 technology, made the shit better, improved on it, said, here you go, take that shit back for part 3. Now, I heard that some people said they still had tethers, but it's just a much further tether. Then I heard they don't have tethers. Like, there's no tethering in State of Decay 3. I don't know, man. I'm excited for that. I think State of Decay 3 is going to do well. I really do. Dirt only plays The Last of Us. Stop it. I ain't played that game in a while. King and Mojang collaborated on Minecraft Blast. Combines King's expertise with Mojang's Minecraft IP. All righty. Minecraft's in-game store technology was adapted into Flight Simulator, and the same technology later made its way to Starfield. That's what I'm talking about. A team effort. Ponies are tethered to Xbox, by the way. Be nice. Teams also share narrative tools, best practices, and other development approaches. I love it, man. I love to hear that because there were some times last generation they ain't had shit. They ain't had shit, bro. Like, who were they talking to? They went up before studios. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed with it. So Matt Booty is doing his job, man. Xbox has games. We know Forza is going to be a big game, bro. That game's going to be huge. Halo Master, well, not Master Chief, but Halo Combat Campaign Evolve. I don't know what that game is going to do. I don't know what it's going to do. I don't think it's going to sell on PlayStation. I don't think PlayStation guys want to play that shit, bro. I don't think they want to play it. They said that Gears of War Reloaded sold like 700,000 on the PlayStation. And some of the anti-exclusive Xbox fanboys are like, see, Dirt, that sold well. You think that's well? You think that's well? And some guy left in one of my comment sections. He said, "See, Dirt, if it sold 700,000, that's what did he say? $40 million or some shit he said. Something he said, but I was like, come on, man. You can't be serious, man." Yo, Carl, that's what I said. I said 700,000 is dog shit for. I don't care if it's a 20-year-old game, bro. They never played it, right? The pony supposedly never played it. Oh, yeah, I don't fuck with Gears of War, bro. So Xbox said, here you go, play it. They was like, no, we don't want to play that shit. But people want, yeah. Gave it by choice with a 5. Dirt, sadly, more people. I thought I'm pretty sure I told this shit to stop moving. Let me change this shit, y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Punk ass thing is pissing me off, man. I told it to stop moving. This camera. It's pissing me off. Now this damn thing won't pop up. Nah, it won't pop up. Look at this shit here. Sorry, y'all. Gabe, about. Did I tell you it's moving? No, it's more over there. Shit, bro. Gave me by choice of the 5. Dirt, sadly, but what the fuck? Hold on, y'all. I just told OBS. Oh man, this thing is pissing me off, bro. Now I don't want to open. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Give me a second. Normal tracking. Cut this shit off. Damn. I gotta fix this shit. No. Piece of shit. Forget it, bro. Forget it. Get the hell out of here. All right. Let me get these supers, man. Thank you, guys. Gamer by choice with a 5. Dirt. Sadly, more people worry about console sales than health of gaming. Games are expensive, making less money per title, causing less new IP. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing, right? I want health of the gaming industry, but also want health of the Xbox brand. I just want the health of the Xbox brand because listen, y'all, we remember last year. I do. Like I said earlier, if y'all want to get outsold by the Cube Master Box, go ahead. Name your therapist with the 2. Don't give them shit. They only bought Forza. Forza is really pretty much the only game they bought over there, bro. That's the only game they bought. Jimmy Mack with the 5. Xbox had a plan to streamline projects across studios. Matt also mentioned studios were working with the hardware team on Helix. Yeah, I did see that too. Helix. Why so serious with 2? Dirt, turn off your OnlyFans feature. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, so studio collaborations is good, bro. I love it. I love it. So get something to drink right quick. So Grounded and Sea of Thieves did okay. I wouldn't say it broke it killed it, right? It didn't kill it. Sea of Thieves sold like 1 million or 2 million, something like that, which is good for that type of game. But Grounded did okay. But that's it. All the rest of the game flopped. All of them. It's not even Doom flopped. Even Doom flopped. All right, come on, man. So, so this is crazy. So anyway, let's move on, man. But yeah, I like what I'm hearing from them right now. I do. Like I showed this yesterday. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, Sean showed this yesterday, but I showed this in my video where it was like, y'all, I mean, it's 16,000 from South to Midnight. Yeah, I don't know why Doom flopped, because Doom didn't do all that well on Xbox. I don't know, bro. It was a pretty good game to me. I don't know why it didn't do well, but yeah, Starfield crashing and shit on PlayStation. That shit, that's kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny though. But there's so many games, man. There's so many games, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right. I do want to talk to some of y'all. I do want to open up the lines, as they call it, or send a link. I'm going to send a link. My grandson is upstairs playing. I told my daughter let him play the game when he ready. Let me see what that little N-word playing. Pops, can I play it? Oh, he ain't playing nothing right now. So my daughter still let him play the game yet. So, like I said, I do. If some of you guys want to come here, I don't know. I feel like some of y'all don't. What we're going to talk about? I want to talk about this exclusive thing. Like, how do y'all feel about it? Some people are really divided by this shit. Some people are really divided. And I want to talk to somebody that doesn't want exclusives to come back. Max City, I want you to come on. Tell me why you don't want exclusives back. I'm really curious about that shit. I'm really curious about it. DJ Darkside. Like, let's see, 38, 25. Like this comment earlier from Soy Two Mains. Exclusivity will shut down studios like PlayStation is doing. What? So you're just gonna say exclusivity gonna shut down a bunch of studios and not their live service push? Blue Point is a studio they shut down. Like Blue Point, they just canceled their game, their live service game. Firewalk was the studio that did a live service game. You think exclusivity is what hurt it? Because Firewalk, I mean, because Concord was on PlayStation and PC. Flopped. Marathon is on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Still flopped. Exclusivity was shut down studios like PlayStation is doing. Why do I keep on using the word perception, y'all? How does PlayStation look in the eyes of their fans? How does it look in the eyes of their fans? Last year, Xbox fell off so much it got outsold by the GameCube. Some shit most of us have never heard of. Brarius with the 2. You ready for WrestleMania? Nice haircut, Oba. I'm not every dark-skinned nigga on TV, by the way. The Angry Therapist with the 20. The exclusive coming back or not doesn't bother me, but if it comes back, I'm happy because it will hurt the ponies. But I say put exclusive on PS5, but in reasons when there's no Xbox. That's a lot of reasons, bro. You might as well just put it on this shit. Your chat is relentless. Yeah, they are. Jimmy Mack, with the 5. Exclusivity is vital for platform holders. Xbox is doubling on being a platform holder. Therefore, exclusivity is necessary. Yes, I agree. I'm gonna put the link in the chat, man. I want to see who gonna come on here and say, "Yo, man, I think no exclusives is good for the brand because of this reason, because of that reason." I want to talk to you. Now, if you don't want to come in, fine. I'll just continue the show by my lonesome. Max City said exclusivity is a scam. Exclusivity is a scam, according to Max City. I guess when he go to Burger King and say, "Yo, you piece of shit, I want a Big Mac. Make me a Big Mac now. You frauds. I know this is Burger King, but I want a Big Mac, you frauds." That's what Max City just said. Okay. All right. Let me show something before we really get into the nitty gritty with this. Let me, before I send you guys the link, let me get into this. I saw a text, not a text, I'm sorry, a tweet from Cole Eastwood, and I want to share it. First, let me pull it up. And I want to share this because I had some thoughts, because Paris responded to it, and I don't know if Paris is in the chat, but I would love for him to respond to this shit. Coach said Xbox needs to only show their ecosystem when they present or showcase a publisher or studio's game. I agree. Coach saying this is how it should be. Just show Xbox PC cloud. But if you watch the show, the actual stream, they had PC and they had PlayStation. And it goes back to, what are you getting out of showing PlayStation on a third-party game? It's not even your game. Part of me, I didn't like it, and I still don't like it, but I understand a little more. You showing an Xbox first-party game, but it's on PlayStation. You're trying to sell it over there because you get 70%. I still don't like that shit, but it made a little bit more sense. Metro is a third-party game. They get 30%. Xbox gets 30%. What is the damn purpose to show the PlayStation logo on this Xbox first look at Metro 2039? This shit makes no sense. The Xbox, grow a set. Grow a set. And this is what Paris said. Now, shout out to Paris. I got love for Paris. I get the passion, but for me, it's fine. Show me all the platforms the game is available to play. I'm smart enough to decide where I want to play. I hear you, Paris, but that's not the point. This isn't the Game Awards. This isn't Summer Game Fest. It makes sense at those shows if a third-party game wants to show off all the platforms the games is on. This was an Xbox first look. The Xbox showcase. Developers Direct. Xbox Developers Direct. They were showing logos. What are you getting out of this shit? I don't understand it, bro. What's the purpose to show it at your show? I understand other shows. I understand the Video Game Awards. I understand Summer Game Fest. I understand Gamescom. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. Hey, I'm waiting for PlayStation to show GTA 6 trailer. I guarantee if they showed that shit at a PlayStation show, you ain't gonna see no damn Xbox logos on there. A Nintendo Direct and they show some third-party game. If they show when they showed Pragmata at that Nintendo show, that Nintendo Direct earlier this year, did you see PlayStation 5 and Xbox logos on there? At PlayStation State of Play, when they showed off Pragmata, did you see Xbox and Nintendo logos on their shit? Grow a set. Xbox, grow a set. Stop it. What the hell, bro? The Kumbaya ain't working. Now they're pivoting. Maybe this is still some of the remnants from the previous regime. But I'm saying they're gonna have to grow a set, bro. Show your own logos. Hey, sincere. Show your own shit. You show the PlayStation logo on third-party game, bro. On a third-party game. Not even the Xbox first-party game that's going to other platforms. On a third-party game. If you're a platform holder and you still want to move consoles. Now, listen. Asha, Matt Booty, they said they want to move consoles. They want to sell consoles. They're going to focus on the console again. Matt Booty spoke about Project Helix in our podcast yesterday. So, clearly, they're at the point they're trying to sell consoles again. Last year, maybe not so much. With this is an Xbox, that's an Xbox. But coming from their mouths, we're going to focus on the console again. If you're going to focus on the console again, don't you think you should not keep on showing other platform holders logos? I'm just saying, bro. No, ain't no contractually shit. The Duck of Death. How are they the only ones contractually obligated to show other people logos? Please tell me that shit. Ain't no contractual shit. How are they the only ones contractually obligated to show logos, but PlayStation and Nintendo are not? No. Don't give me that one. We ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Because they third place. Are you? I hope you're joking, Dr. Dinglenut. Yeah, it comes from a video Xbox showed on their YouTube channel. But the stream that was on Xbox channel still showed the PlayStation logo. Oh my God. Y'all are driving me crazy, bro. They get to show the game by showing the logo. Otherwise, they won't choose Xbox. You're telling me because Xbox is third place, not because Xbox has money to market, but because they're third place, they have to show the logos, but PlayStation and Nintendo doesn't. Is that what you're telling me, Curie? Is that what you're telling me? If that was the case, Xbox would be cowards for agreeing to that shit. Come on, y'all. We can't be up here doing this shit. Look at this shit. That might be a contract agreement in place before Asha that their logos must be shown. If that was a contracted agreement, Xbox should be ashamed of themselves. And why they got to do it? Why Nintendo or PlayStation don't have to do it? It's because Xbox third place. It's not making any sense, y'all. It's not making any sense. This shit. Jeremy Brown said, "There's no contract. They just do it for transparency." Yeah, Phil said that. Listen to yourselves. Listen to yourselves. I'm going to show PlayStation and Nintendo logo for transparency. Meanwhile, Fable trailer is on PlayStation channel. PlayStation 5. They don't give a shit. So why should Xbox give a shit? Grow a set. No, sir, with the two. PlayStation didn't show Fable was an Xbox game. No, they ain't show shit. Max City, the fight exclusivity has always been a scam for the corporations. My real fight is for fans to get more for less by COD remaining in Game Pass. Logos can go. They're taking COD out of Game Pass, bro. You need to get that shit, get comfortable with it right now. Gamer by choice with the 10. Exclusivity was a way to force gamers to your platform. I really do not care if they bring it back or not. I just don't expect to fix Xbox issues, but it may take some hardcore supporters to feel better. If Asha is saying we're going to be like the return of Xbox, focus on console. If she's saying that shit, there's only like, what are you going to do? Because when you make a marketing ad to say everything is an Xbox, your toaster is an Xbox, your air fryer is an Xbox, and then they disappointed when the consoles don't sell, you get outsold by the Sega Cube box shit. Exclusivity was a way to force people to your platform. Yes. I saw people say, Dirt, well, the Xbox One generation exclusivity didn't work. That was because Xbox ain't had no fucking games in the second half of that generation. And the first half of that generation, the Xbox One launch ruined everything. People say, well, doing the original Xbox exclusivities didn't do shit. You were damn lie, because Halo sold Xboxes. I love y'all, but y'all making my stomach hurt. I got a boo-boo because y'all the shit y'all said in the chat. Y'all making my damn stomach hurt. Random commentator too. Where you had incredible exclusives, no one bought it. Why? Why? Because the console was dog shit. Has there ever been an Xbox console that was dog shit? In my opinion, no. No. Profit with the 5. Sony doesn't show Xbox logos on Xbox first party game. No, they do not. Thank you, Profit. Walker Vodka with the 2. Does the Cube Jaguar Odyssey show the logos? No. Shit, the early 90s, Sega said, we do what Nintendo don't. People say, well, Sega died. Sega died because Nintendo was a juggernaut. And Sega tried to compete with the Genesis, but they fucked up with the Saturn. Well, even before the Saturn with the Sega CD, the 32X, and all that bullshit. They messed up with the Saturn. Justin Boudreaux, member for 17 months. Dirt versus chat. It's been a long time coming. Yes. I love you guys. But yeah. The last couple, I would say the last week, bro, has been really like we all have our own opinions, right? I get it. We got our own opinions, you know. But I'm just confused by some of this shit. I'm just confused. Y'all are legit saying, don't fight fire with fire. Let's fight a huge blazing fire with a sippy cup of water. That's what y'all said. We don't want to fight. We don't want Xbox to fight fire with fire. Fight that blazing fire that PlayStation is with a sippy cup of water where the water slowly drips. Doop, doop, doop. That's what y'all saying. Fuck you, camera. That's what y'all saying. No, let's not fight fire with fire. No, no, no. Just Ryland killer with the 5. If they take Kyle out of Game Pass, I'm going back to not playing it. Fair enough. What you want me to do? Don't play the shit. Excuse me. Will you buy money on microtransactions? I don't know. Dan Lazaro with the 5. If they're against Xbox having exclusives, they're not really fans, or their egos are so fragile they can't switch their stance now. Either way is weird. Like I said, I love you guys, but I'm confused by some of this. So just say if they did bring some exclusives back. Are some of you guys that's against exclusives coming back, are you guys going to say this is bullshit? Are you going to say this is stupid? This is bullshit? Like, why are they bringing exclusives back? Is that the question you guys are going to ask yourselves, or ask, why are they bringing exclusives back? This is stupid. And if you ask that question, this will be my response. Listen to yourselves. I mean, exclusives was a part of the industry. They're still a huge part of the industry. People bring up Sega, but Sega ran out of money. They had to go third party. Xbox ain't run out of money. They're profitable. They're doing okay. But the last couple of years, the brand took a hit, a major hit. It got outsold by the Neo Geo Cube box. And y'all are okay with that. Album with the 5. Need to do a hoof check on these anti-exclusive dudes. Smelling kind of ponyish. Gears will be exclusive. Watch. We'll see. But I am going to ask that question again before I put the link in the chat. If they do have some exclusives, are you guys going to be pissed? Are you guys going to be upset? I'm curious. You're blaming us and not Xbox marketing. Emmanuel, listen, bro. I'm curious why y'all don't want exclusives back. That's what I'm curious about. They took exclusives and the brand, which was already in the shits, got even worse. The ColecoVision Cube outsold it last holiday. It got even worse. I'm just confused by this shit, bro. I am honestly confused by people saying they don't want exclusives back. I'm confused by this shit. I don't get it. I only play on Xbox exclusively. Oh, man. Because you play on Xbox exclusively, you say they don't need exclusives. If you're saying you only play on Xbox exclusively, that means you don't want the brand to have any exclusives? I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say anymore. Rylan Killer with the 2. If exclusives hurt Game Pass, I don't want it. Okay, man. Okay. Listen, me personally, as much as I love Game Pass, bring exclusives back. The brand needs it. Because Game Pass has been amazing. Amazing. And the brand and the perception of the brand has still been shit. But you like, no. Keep everything multi-plat so I can continue to have my Game Pass and the brand perception continues to get worse and worse. Dan Lazaro with the 2. Why the ones against exclusive got anime proof profile pics? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. If anybody want to come in here right now and talk to me, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. If y'all don't want to come here and talk to me, it's fine. I'm curious. I'm curious. I don't need the same niggas to come in here. I want some new people to come in here. Do you understand? I want somebody that's against exclusives coming back to come in here. Please. Hey, what up, Lump?
What's going on? I mean, I told you my stand on it. I feel like all single-player games should be exclusive and multiplayer games for the street.
What's going on, Dirt?
What up?
What up, Dirt?
What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me do this timestamp real quick. Hold on. All right. I hear you, Lump. You saying single player games should be exclusive?
Yes. I feel like they should only be Xbox experience. Multiplayer, what I feel as though about multiplayer is when it comes to the console war, that's the console war. What console players play games better? I mean, that's what I look at when I see a console war. You PlayStation gamers swear you're good at this, you swear you're good at that. See me and the Xbox buddies, whoever on my team, and we see you and your PlayStation buddies. Then we do get out there. That's where I feel the real console war is at.
Okay. So, like, who else on this chat that we have? What we have? P-Lo, we got Be Nice, General Spartan, K-Star, Riley Killer, JB. Who on this chat is against exclusives coming back?
Not me.
I'm against it coming back only if it hurts Game Pass, or it hurts Game Pass, or we start seeing a quality dip in, or like, you know how Sony has been loading their budgets for these games. I don't want to see lower budgets, and I don't want to see anything happen to my Game Pass. If we have to sacrifice exclusives for it, I sacrifice exclusives.
Dirt, can I chime in, Dirt?
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people is crying about Game Pass because Xbox has spoiled them. They don't want to buy the games. Pay for the hobby. Buy your damn games.
Listen,
now, if Xbox really want to be real, yeah, bring exclusive backs, period. Don't give them no multiplayer games. Don't give them nothing. Then we'll see where the gamers really stand.
Okay, who was that? JB? Hey man, mute your mic. Oh, okay, like he did. You know what? I agree with some of that. Hey, Chrissy Bond. Hey, give me a second, bro. I'm gonna send you a link. I agree with some of that because let me reiterate this shit. I love Game Pass, bro. Game Pass is absolutely incredible. I love it. But I love the Xbox brand even more. And I want the brand to thrive. As great as Xbox Game Pass is and has been, you cannot sit here and tell me the last 2 years when Xbox has went multi-plat, the brand has been the shits. You can't tell me that it hasn't.
No, Dirt, it was already shit. Let's not blame that on exclusives.
It went from shit to worse shit.
Because of media. Because of media buy.
I
disagree.
I'm gonna be honest.
We got a lot of PlayStation guys who used to hate on Xbox games. Now that's all they want.
Get a box.
Dirt. I have to disagree. And this is pretty anecdotal and everything like that. But I have a family of 7, age range from 8 to 36. That's all of us. We all game. Now I can tell you, and you have young kids too, you have kids too. So my kids do not care about exclusives. They only care about can they play the game and where they can play the game. And with Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Play Anywhere allows them to play their Minecraft. It allows them to play it on their tablet, their cell phones, their PC, their Xbox. It allows them to play everywhere. And if I have to sacrifice that for exclusives, it's crazy to me. Even my oldest is 13, almost about to be 13. And he just now getting into Fortnite just in time. And guess what just came to Game Pass just in time for that? Fortnite Crew. Now I'm still saving even more money. I played 40 games last year. My kids played over 20. If I had to pay for those games a la carte, that's crazy. I would be poor.
You don't
I definitely understand when you have a big family.
I understand what he's saying, but I don't think those things are leaving.
Yeah, I'm not saying that they're leaving, but the reason why we get so much of this stuff is because games aren't exclusive. I mean, I'm not saying, well, we know for a fact that they didn't pay for all the games or buy the games in mass on PS5, but still 200 million there, 500 million there, that adds up. And guess what? That adds to our 74 games we're supposed to get a year in the Game Pass, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
I understand your situation, right? But what you just said, I don't think nothing changes if they go back to exclusives. Because you just mentioned a bunch of games is not exclusive.
Hey, Dirt. Okay, I say this. If you are not Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, Call of Duty, or Overwatch, or even Diablo, the rest stay exclusive to Xbox and PC.
And that's what I want to time in if it's possible, Dirt. Like, if they go back to just having even the multiplayers as far as Xbox studio games, keep them exclusive, and all the studios that they picked up, I guess the when they said the legacy titles, allow them to be for multi-plat.
Yeah,
you feel where I'm coming? Like even when it comes with the new Elder Scroll.
Listen, I think that's what most of us, like the guys that want exclusives to come back. I think that's what most of us kind of feel. I don't expect ABK games to go exclusive. No.
Hey, can I chime in?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, what up, there? What up, panel, and what up, chat?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, if we having 75 games a year, why or whatever it is, 70, whatever it is, why can't we just have maybe 4 exclusives a year, or if not 3? If you want to do 3, that's 4 of a game every 4 months, an exclusive, and then you still got another 71 games.
Okay, let me say this,
but I wanted to. There's something else I wanted to bring up though, real quick. That chart you showed earlier that everybody's running with that metric for that PlayStation, how many is sold?
Yeah.
How many games is that? Like 5 or 6 games that did all together that didn't even make a 100 mil or whatever. What was it? Not even a million off of 5 or 6 titles. That's 6 IPs that didn't hit a million.
Though? What were those titles?
There were some quality games in there. Avowed,
South of Midnight,
man, ain't nobody, man. Come on now.
Starfield,
those are cool games, man. Ain't nobody. Them ain't no.
Hold on, but Kendrick Star. But that's my point, though, Kendrick Star. Is why even put the shit over there when these are your games? If people wanted to play these games, it can have been on your platform exclusively. You put it over there, so the perception of your brand is already fucked. Now it's even worse because there's no reason to get an Xbox, as they say, because if someone wanted to play South of Midnight, they would have had to play it on PC or Xbox, but now it's on PlayStation now, so nobody gave a shit. But this is my thing.
Ain't nobody buying no console for Avowed and South of Midnight, man. Come on. Ain't nobody buying a console for that.
It's just not those 2 games. It's a combined ecosystem, man.
Was fire.
They will buy Forza Horizon, though. That new Forza Horizon, because PlayStation got a taste. It's like a drug dealer. Here, you can have the first one for free. Now, see, my thing, this console generation is lost. We're done. But next generation, you're going to have some PlayStation guys who didn't know that Xbox had that heat. And next gen, if they go exclusive next gen, even if they do like the Starfield, 3 years or whatever, or 2 years or whatever, you're gonna see Xbox numbers spike up. So I think they should do it delayed.
So you're for exclusive.
They're gonna spike.
You're for.
I would have made during the Dark Ages.
To be honest with you, I don't care. I want whatever make Xbox more money so they can give us. I don't care. I'm not like I said, I'm not a bot. I just prefer Xbox. So I don't care what they do, as long as they keep it successful and I get my Game Pass. That's my number one thing about Xbox is that control and Game Pass. And the games, though. I do like their games.
Okay, like let me say this before I go to some of you other guys. I'm not saying I want them to stick to the case-by-case basis thing. I'm not saying all games need to go back exclusive because we know all games are not going back exclusive. At least make it a case-by-case basis because I'm going to tell you, every damn game they made the last few years is everywhere. Unless I'm missing one. Can anybody tell me? The last few years, all of their games are on PlayStation right now.
I mean, Grounded too, but that's
so not. What do you think they should be there, Dirt?
On PlayStation?
You said who?
Is replaced on PlayStation?
That ain't an Xbox game.
Close enough.
That's not an Xbox game though. You know
I know. I was just trying to say
Keeper
close
not
enough.
on there.
Keeper, man. Come on, man. Okay, I mean, fair enough. That's the answer to my question. So we got Keeper exclusive. That's what y'all want. That's the shit. Come
Round
on,
of two. Round of two is
y'all
fire.
want Keon, so Keon, okay, so y'all want Keeper and Keon to be exclusives, but all of their banger games go to other platforms. No, come on, man. We ain't doing that.
Now,
What they need to do
Dirt,
is stop making Keeper and Kiln. Because ain't nobody buying that
Halo
garbage,
Infinite
man.
not on there.
Those smaller games. Hey, but Fuzzy here, Crispy Bomb here. I want to hear you guys' opinion about this because I really don't know exactly where you guys stand about it. I'm gonna ask Fuzzy first, then I'm gonna go to Crispy. Fuzzy, where do you stand about potential of exclusives? Some exclusives coming back.
I would like to see it go back to what Phil originally had hinted to about like their games are only where Gamepass exists kind of thing. And I think you can do that with all of your Xbox first party stuff. A lot of the newer Bethesda titles, the ones that are like grandfathered in that were, multi-plat, they can stay that.
Right.
Same thing with Activision, like that new studio that they made Elsewhere or whatever they produce remains exclusive.
Right.
But if they, want to do another Tony Hawk, obviously multi-plat, and same thing with Call of Duty. But I think there's another key element that was missing totally during the Phil era, which was money hats. Like they were basically on the back end of, Sony buying up everything. And I think now it seems like Asha has like that, a little bit more leeway or a bigger leash to kind of, do things with Xbox. I say go full bore with, buying up some of those, timed exclusives or full on exclusives. And go back to also doing exclusive content. You own Call of Duty now. Why aren't we getting exclusive missions or exclusive loadouts or exclusive skins or things along those lines? And I think they need to collaborate more. Like we just saw Booty talk about all the studios collaborating. There should be more collaboration as far as like cosmetics and stuff. Like, and this may be a far-fetched thing, but Call of Duty should have Halo guns in it. It should have Gears of War guns in it that are exclusive to Xbox owners.
Right. I agree with you.
Yeah. I mean,
that's the type of thing I think they need to lean on first. I'm not as worried about exclusives, but I think if you're going to go that route, everything that's, within the Xbox Studios realm and new stuff from, Activision or Bethesda, that stays in there. And if there is a game that has like a multiplayer component, like I'm a big Forza guy, I don't know how I would feel as far as with Forza Horizon. Like I loved the idea initially where it's like, oh, give them 5 and then make them buy the box for 6. But you already kind of let the cat out the bag as far as with 6 that it's going to go over there. But what you could do is not offer a PS6 edition, only offer a Helix edition, or they could just straight go their Evil Arc era and pull that, ploy that it was coming over to PS5 and say, oops, the plan is the plan until it's not type of thing. And it's like, sorry, guys, you're going to have to buy the box. And sure, there's going to be so much pushback from the gaming media, not as much PS fans. It'll be more so the gaming media, like the likes of like, what's this, Ryan McCafferty, the same guy that had an issue with Tomb Raider being exclusive or timed exclusive, but didn't have any issue with Final Fantasy, which I consider that moronic. And that's the stuff that Asha and Stein and all those that are going to be on social media need to be prepared to fight or deal with, as long as they have unified messaging and don't do that, well, we are, it's going to be a time exclusive. Like, keep them guessing. Like I'm also against, showing other logos, just put it in small print. Like that should be something just like when Sony has a thing where it's like a timed exclusive for a year. You have to go to their blog and see the small print. Make them hunt and find that stuff.
Yeah, hunt, find it. Don't put it on your show. I just don't agree with that. Fuzzy, I agree with that. I'm gonna go to Chrissy Bomb and JB and like whoever want to say something. But let me get these super chats first. Dan Lazaro with the 2. You don't get an opinion unless you show your face. Oh shit. He said he want to see some people, man. Raise Ultron with the 2. Xbox game sales on PlayStation show. It's a waste of resources. That's kind of, yeah, this is a crazy discussion, bro. DJ Brodo Doss with the 2. P-Lump, take your ass back to sleep.
The hell I do.
Dale is out with it too. Show your face, ponies. Oh, he calling y'all ponies, man. Hey, man, Emmanuel, why you leave, man? Emmanuel A1 said, if we want true Xbox exclusives, the games have to come off a PC. Come on, now they ain't doing that, bro. Which is their Windows. I know it's on Steam. No, they ain't doing that, which is illogical. The people who truly care about Xbox exclusives are already on Xbox. It's literally been 10 years since Xbox first party games have been going to PC day one. It's been 10 years, right? A lot of people had problems with that back then. I understand that point because PC, I mean, most PCs use Windows. You know, I mean, I'm talking about PlayStation want Xbox out. I'm just saying, man. Let's really pay attention. Mark with the 20 Dirt, I was all about his Xbox exclusives. Then Xbox got rid of them. I just don't care anymore. Let me ask you, Dirt, how does paywalling Xbox games help Xbox now? I don't know what the answer is anymore. When my coworker came up to me who only plays Gears of War, when he knew that every game was going to PlayStation, I mean, how does he know? If they said they care about the console again, that means you want to sell consoles, right? If you care about the console again, Asha Sharma says she care about the console again. Focus on console. She want to sell consoles now, right? Talking about power clearly don't work. That shit don't work anymore. Oh, power, yeah, power. Nobody got the world's most powerful console. That shit don't work anymore. Nobody gave a damn.
You got to show power though. They ain't show power with the Xbox One or with the Series X.
Yeah. You know why? Because the developers they ain't have no fucking games at launch, right? They ain't have no games at launch, and then all of the third-party games was running better on PlayStation. So now that they have games, now that they have the resources to have games at the launch of the Project Helix, what difference would it make if they had these games now, but they're still going everywhere? If you care about the console again, like you said, don't you want to try to show an exclusive game, console exclusive? I don't know, man. That's just me. Jamal with the 2, they want to sell Helix. They better have exclusives. I agree, bro. And I'm not saying every game needs to be exclusive, but some should. Adidas with the 2. COD and Forza are the only games that should go everywhere. You know COD gonna go. And like I said, it was kind of hypocritical with me because I said Forza is the only game I can kind of understand because it's such a big seller. But you know.
Dirt, quick question.
Yeah.
So what do you feel is don't need to be exclusive?
Most of the Xbox Game Studios titles, with a couple of exceptions. I'm not saying all the games need to be exclusive. You know, like I said, I think it's kind of hypocritical with me, but at the same time, Forza is the only game because you know that game.
I kind of disagree with you because they have their racing game.
Yeah, I disagree too.
You want to play the best racing game on the planet? Get your ass an Xbox.
I mean, well, yeah. You know what? Honestly, yeah. I'm kind of like I said, I'm kind of being hypocritical with that, but at the same time, y'all are right. Get a fucking Xbox. You know
like I said, the only multiplayer, when I say multiplayer game, I'm talking about like shooters. Those are the type of game when you're going to actually have competition when it's your 6 or your 7 or your 10 versus my 10, 6, 7, whatever number it is. But like racing games and stuff like that, nah. You want to play this? Get your ass an Xbox. Yeah. And they already shown interest in it. Or we'll give you a taste. Play that game that's 6 years old and enjoy it. Now you want the real deal? Get your ass an Xbox.
That's fair.
I'll say this real quick. What is the point of exclusives on the Series X when the next gen console is supposed to come out next year? Like I can see if you say exclusive on the next gen console, I think that's beautiful. But right now, it don't even matter. It doesn't even matter for the Series X. Series X is
to the Xbox ecosystem.
Yes. Yeah.
The Xbox ecosystem.
Think that's what's being misunderstood.
Yeah, because now you know it's going to be cross generation for years, bro.
There's a reason why PlayStation's saying back and bat.
Yeah.
Remember, they're saying that for a reason, because Xbox has been doing it for a while now, and they're treating it as a lackluster thought process. Look, the fact is that Microsoft's a very large company. You're going to see Forza go over there, absolutely. Fable's they've been porting it for so long that they're going to release it on PlayStation. But there is one outlier, and that is E-Day. And yes, I'm a Gear stan, but realize that they haven't told you that it's going to PlayStation. Right. And there's a reason for it. There is a cost to porting these games. And unfortunately, the stands are not buying the games. Okay? They are not. Now, you want to say Alinea Analytics is completely wrong? I don't think so, because we keep seeing these numbers. Even Doom the Dark Ages, a Doom game, is
Doom
not selling well over there. Yep. Okay? There comes a time where you say, enough's enough. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to be exclusive. What I'm saying is that there is a reason why they look at these things and they say, does this devalue Game Pass in a way? Does this devalue our cloud services in a way? Does this devalue selling the console in a way? And I think that is important for people to realize. This is such a large multi-trillion dollar company that at some point, when you are doing the experiment, and I think that's the way they're going to word it at some point, we did an experiment. Reloaded sold less than 1 million copies on PlayStation. Yep. Why are we going to bring the new hotness E-Day over there when it did nothing? Yes, they probably broke even or made money, because as a skier stan, I can tell you that was a trash port. Sorry. All right. Like, we stopped playing that. People are playing the Gears 3 Delta on PC, and they're playing Gears 5 again. All right. It was not to Gears of War players' standards. Okay. So you look at that and you say, well, we gave that to them. They never played it before and they didn't buy it. So why the hell would you port it again when you got the new hotness coming out? And that's where I say there's going to be a select few, and they might even look at some of these smaller games like a South of Midnight. Like, that's pathetic. Okay, even if you say 50, like 50,000 instead of 19,000, like, that's pathetic. Like, there comes a time where maybe porting the game and taking that time, and I think they just had a realization with Starfield as of now. Not saying that it's not going to sell over 1 million. I think it will. But in realism, it's not hitting the way they thought it would. And I think they're thinking, hey, what's the cost of porting? How much are we actually damaging the brand itself? I'm not saying COD's going to be exclusive or anything like that. Right. But what I'm saying is that there are certain games that they have looked at because they've ported the older games, which may happen again. You might get, you're going to get Halo over there, I believe. They're going to test that out, see what happens, okay? You're going to get the campaign involved there. Sorry, people. Like, it's a 20-plus-year-old game, okay? It's been remade and remastered, okay, just like Reloaded. They're going to see how it hits, okay? But there's a lot of games that are the new hotness, or at minimum, games that just feel different, and Game Pass supports that. So I think a lot of people take like the exclusivity talk too far. We don't want to affect Game Pass. We love Game Pass. We understand Game Pass. We are considered, and I think Xbox has a growing hardcore base. Hardcore, like, play any game we can play, okay? And we will purchase the extra editions, the DLC. Yeah. They are making revenue on the back end that PlayStation hasn't seen in a while, unless it's a third party Madden or GTA or something, and they get a little kickback from it. They are hurting in their own way. Xbox is hurting on sales in general for consoles. How do you bring that back? You take a game that's going to get 30 minutes like Gears E-Day, who has, you have the stands that have played the 360 and loved it and said, oh, I love the trilogy. I want to know the beginning because there's a 10-year period. Okay. So you think about that. They're in Gears lore, but they got turned off on either the console or they just weren't interested in Gears 4 or whatever it may be. And all of a sudden you have E-Day out there and you say, this is only here. And you know what? It might be because they said, you know what? It's not worth porting over because of Reloaded. That might be their thought process. Microsoft has so much analytics that everybody worries about Game Pass. They would have killed it already, people.
Right.
They would have killed it like Mixer. They would have killed it like Windows Phone. They would have killed it. It came out in 2017. Remember, okay? And they had nothing on it. Like, understand, we got the games, okay? If they want to keep some exclusive, let them keep it exclusive. I don't feel like it's going to be a ton, but there's going to be a select few that they nitpick, or they say, you know what? That IP did not sell well over there. Why even bother? That might be the thought process.
Hey,
Mr.
Crispy. Let me say this real quick. Let me say about like Crispy.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Now, Crispy, I do think they need to go back to the drawing board about Fable and make that exclusive. Because I feel as though Fable is a system
believe
seller.
that too, but at the same time, I think they're too far along. That's my opinion.
They might be too far along, but that would be the best thing ever. They say, you know what? Now that we think about it, nah. We changed.
Is Fable going to be a day and date though?
Yeah, that's your day and date, man.
They could delay it. They could delay it like they delayed Wukong. We knew the Xbox version was ready. They could delay that.
Yeah, because like the rumor is, of course, PlayStation convinced that company to delay it, and then they used the Xbox Series S as an excuse. So I mean, listen, that's true, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But listen, man. Anybody else got any more thoughts about this? Because this is a great discussion right now.
I do. I got something for Fuzzy. I'm sorry.
Someone else goes
one at a time.
Yeah, I had a slight pushback for Fuzzy. I remember you saying something about they could have maybe some custom like maps or skins for the Xbox version of COD. Now I can't remember, but I feel like there was something during the ABK trial that prevents them from doing that for at least 10 years or 5 to 10 years, something like that.
Yeah,
you might be right.
Yeah,
I think they'd kind of given that as like a compromise so they could get the deal done. I don't know if it's a full 10 years, but
I know between like 5, 7, and 10.
Like
I think you're
loadout.
right. Yeah, I think he's right. Yeah, it is.
And I also want to give some pushback. I do agree that no game should be day and date. We should have that much privilege to, if you're going to put the game somewhere else, definitely if it's going to PlayStation or Nintendo, it shouldn't be day and date.
Oh, you said it like there should be some type of timed exclusivity.
Yeah, 3 months, 6 months. Give us some damn, like, I want to be able to boaster about it. Like, look at you, you're playing. It is bragging, but I want to be able to brag about it.
You want to talk to shit, right?
Hey, even if it's not timed exclusive, even if they just offer like early access to Game Pass users, that to me is good enough.
Like, a lot of people forget that the hit IPs that they've even had during the one generation, for example, PUBG, look at that. Like, it was almost at 1 million concurrent on Steam at certain points. Yeah. Okay, like they had that technically, if you want to be quotation marks, exclusive for years, people. Yeah. Like, it was in preview. I bought it for $40. I could still play that game to this day. And they treat their players very well on PUBG, by the way. That there's certain things that you can do. Like, I feel like I'm being treated like I'm relevant again from Xbox after a long period of time. And I think we have to understand that this ship is massive, absolutely ridiculous. Matt Booty literally told us, you know, how many studios are collaborating, how they're doing things, you know, like Phil said. And I think I think we will look back one day and say Redfall was a moment.
Mhm.
And I saw him look in the camera, and I believe it was on Kind of Funny.
Kind of funny,
and
yep.
say, look at this. I should have brought in the A-team. And the A-team was the coalition, Kate Rayner, okay? The coalition has a subset, and now they're all working on Gears E-Day, okay? And they do these things with all these different games, and he highlighted that. So like my expectations for E-Day are massive, okay? Right. And I'll be the first one to tell you if my expectation isn't met. But
we see
also you have to look at exclusive being hit IP that really visually hits you, because you're trying to attract a gamer that's all they care about. At least from what I've seen, the stands care about visuals, right? Well, who could have the visuals? All right. It's definitely going to be Gears.
Hell yeah.
Gears 5 still looks better than like a bunch of games that they keep
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Especially Hive Busters. Like,
oh my God.
Like amazing.
Hey, Chris. But what we fail to realize, y'all, Xbox to be such a small group or a smaller gamer, whatever, company than PlayStation, we make more money, or Xbox make more money per user than PlayStation. So PlayStation fans really don't buy games. We did the numbers on my show too.
They don't
embrace the PC.
Now let's show that they don't buy games.
Embrace the PC part of it. You can have games that are only on PC that get ported easier to Xbox, and you get to play them first on just Xbox. You could buy it for $20 or something. That's what Helix could possibly do. Like, you have to understand that there's not this ecosystem over on PlayStation. If anything, they can't even figure out what they're doing with the PSN half the time, or who's going to hack what. So you have to understand that, software based, like, that's why Helix exists, because they want a technical PC in your living room. And if they can do that and they can deliver on that, I think it will change the narrative. But it's going to take time, and they're going to have to stick with it. And the only thing I say is Game Pass has proven that they will stick with it, because it started out really, really small.
Yeah. And it had not a lot of content in there, but but like you said earlier, if Game Pass wasn't working, they would have been and killed that shit, man. Like they did Mixer, because I love Mixer. Mixer was fantastic, but
me too, man.
It just wasn't doing what they wanted it to do, and they killed it. Like you said, the Windows Phone, and then, of course, Satya said he actually regret killing the Windows Phone. So I agree with everything. I mean, I don't agree with everything everybody's saying, but I do appreciate everybody's opinion. I really wanted to get you guys in here, some of you guys in here, to tell me what you think, because, like I mentioned on the show, the last week it's been like, I was kind of baffled by some of the things I've seen. Like, you guys don't want exclusives back, people's like, no. But of course, we've been talking about that all show. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Dirt, can I chime in though?
Yeah, of course.
Then but that's another thing we didn't talk about. Game Pass. You said they're going to take Call of Duty out of Game Pass. I honestly feel as though.
That's me.
All right, but I honestly feel as though they need to leave the $30 Game Pass there and just make a lower tier without Call of Duty in it, and leave Game Pass the way it is, and you'll see who jumps ship.
That
they need to take COD out of PC Game Pass, leave it in Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah,
leave it in Game Pass Ultimate.
Because you heard Jazz pretty much said on
that's actually a good
Xbox
thought process.
Yeah, Jazz actually said on Xbox 2 that Call of Duty was the source, why they upped the price of Game Pass. And I don't disagree with what you said, Lump. If you're going to have the 30, just keep COD in that tier.
Yeah,
but then lower the tiers for below the price for all of the other
I do agree with
What
that.
about older CODs? Do you think older CODs should drop down into the lower tier?
No, should be
maybe like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I would say up to 2 years ago. Yeah. Because COD, listen, y'all, let's be real. Call of Duty is the absolute monster. There was discussions before, right after Xbox bought ABK, that are we going to put Call of Duty and Game Pass. That was a legit discussion because Call of Duty sells millions of copies every year on Xbox, of course, on PlayStation. And I really think because Modern Warfare 7, if you guys remember, they upped the price to $30 right before Modern Warfare 7. You guys remember that? I'm sorry, not Modern Warfare, Black Ops 7.
Black Ops 7.
Yeah, they upped the price right before that shit came out. So, but we'll see. This is all speculation right now. That's the, the rumor that we're gonna take it out, but we don't really know. But Spartan.
Yeah, I'll piggyback off of what Fuzzy was talking about. In regards for COD, I would say if you are playing on Xbox, playing Call of Duty, you get certain perks, especially if you're a Game Pass subscriber too. You get a perk, say like 1 million coins to use in the multiplayer.
No, it ain't a million.
Do that with Overwatch.
You pushing it. It's 1,000.
You're on to something because everybody has to remember that there's new people in these leadership roles, and there is an important thought process. These leaders, Sarah, Phil, they went through that whole trial and everything. They had to testify. They can't go back on their word. Now we have new people. Okay. Right. Phil doesn't like that type of stuff. Guess what? Asha might. Okay. Right. Asha might see the value in it. We have to temper expectation. A lot of people keep saying exclusives, like it's not going to be everything, people, but they are looking at the analytics because they have all of them. It is Microsoft, people. Right. Okay. Right. And they are looking at it and saying, why are we porting this to this platform when they're technically our competition? If they start treating PlayStation like actual competition, there's going to be a problem for PlayStation. And I'll leave it at that. I love you, Dirt. Thank you for having me on.
By, man. I gotta
I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll see you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate you, Crispy. Hey, he's right, though. I agree with what he said. Anything else
to jump on with General Spartan was saying about Call of Duty? They can't really do that because during the FTC trial, they specifically stated they would not make an inferior version for PlayStation. Because they already do that with their other properties. Like Overwatch, when I log in, I get skins, I get coins, and extra for being a Game Pass subscriber. But they can't do that with Call of Duty, unfortunately.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Simple J. Appreciate it, man. Anybody else got anything? Let me get these supers before we get out of here.
Go ahead, Doug.
Emmanuel A1 with the 5. I couldn't get my damn mic to connect, Dirt. I think Quick Resume is a better console seller than any Xbox exclusive, but they don't even market it. I don't think, man. I mean, it's a fantastic feature, bro.
35
feature, but
it ain't better than Fable.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's like no, not like that's like going to Burger King and say, "Yo, man, that's the best bathroom I've ever seen." I just want to go to Burger King for the bathroom, and you hungry as shit. No, man, I mean, it's a nice feature.
It's a feature, not a game.
Yeah, Adidas with the 5. I can't.
All right, I'm gonna back out.
Hold on, you interrupted Dirt.
Yeah.
What you say, Spartan?
Oh.
All right, man.
I'm getting ready to back out.
All right, man. You can just leave, man. You got to tell me. You can leave. Yeah. Adidas with the 5 can't sell consoles and be a top publisher. They have to make a choice. I mean, yeah. You. I'm just going by what Asha
disagree with that.
No. I think what he's saying is that what Asha was saying. They're going to focus on the console. What Adidas is saying, you can't be a third-party publisher and still try to sell consoles. I agree with what he's saying. He's saying you can't.
But if your console was the best place to play the games, why not?
It doesn't matter, bro. That shit does not matter. The perception of the brand matters. We know there were the original Xbox was way more powerful than the PS2.
I agree.
But the PS2,
and you seen that was night and day.
Yeah, clearly. But the PS2,
I literally stopped playing on the P2 and focused exclusively on the Xbox. That's when I started building my library on the Xbox when I got it.
Yeah, but you got to realize the average person, that power, you can't really. The power narrative is only for us hardcore gamers, bro. The power narrative doesn't matter at all anymore.
I disagree with that, Dirt. If you got a game, you gotta have a game to show that power, though, man. You can't say you got the power and don't have a game to show it. Like Gears of War.
No, I agree with Dirt. Power don't matter.
On the Xbox
360. I just think in today's time, it matters to us, the hardcore gamers, yes, but it don't matter, bro. What's the biggest game in the world? Roblox, bro. It matters to us.
Ain't it Minecraft?
No, is world.
I'm talking about Roblox. Yeah, it's Roblox. Then probably Minecraft is like top 5.
My daughter, my 21-year-old, was playing that shit on her laptop the other day. Blockheads and shit. But so it's like, it matters to us. These casuals don't give a shit, bro. They don't care.
They don't know no better.
I mean, you can say that, but they don't care, man. Jimmy, Mack,
they still buying Madden in the NBA, and if our Madden in the NBA look better, they might buy it on the Xbox. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but those games ain't gonna look better on like those type of games gonna be the same on all platforms, bro.
Well, Dirt,
remember Switch or some shit.
Dirt, remember when wasn't it Xbox or what you call was running it at 480p? And the other one was running, the PlayStation was running at 480i.
What are you talking about? The PS3, like 360?
No, the PlayStation 2 was running, what was it, 2K at 480i? And
I mean, back then you would see subtle differences, like the Xbox version, you could see the the halftime show, because of the hard drive, which was a game changer for me. And the PlayStation 2 version only showed like screenshots of the halftime show of the highlights of the first half. But I think now you're going to get parity with these games, bro. These multiplayer games. You might get a game run better, or like run a little better on one system as opposed to another. But it's not like the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis days where Super Nintendo was so much more powerful than the Sega Genesis. You could see it instantly. I think those days are gone. But you will see, more stable frame rates, maybe a little bit higher resolution. But I think that's about it. Jimmy Mack with the fight. Xbox needs to pump consoles with their IP. Where is the limited edition E-Day Series X or Fable Series X? Let alone the anniversary Series console. I agree with that. They stopped doing that this generation. The Halo Infinite console. No, like did they have a Halo Infinite console, Fuzzy?
They had a Halo one. Yeah.
They had Halo Infinite console. Well, that was the only one. And then they had
another one.
And then they had those wraps. And then they stopped doing the wraps.
Yeah.
I think they do need to bring back exclusive consoles again.
Yeah. The limited edition. Now, they still do like the controllers, because Doom controller.
Yeah,
they probably
don't care about no wrap.
Because there's a rumor about a Forza controller already. So, but they should at least do the wraps. I'm sorry.
So, Dirt, I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. So, Microsoft, Xbox owns about 40 studios. 40 studios are outputting games. So if I extend the olive branch, what if they turn half of those into exclusive titles? Would that would that be, and the other half just straight down the middle, half and half? Half of them go and half of them stay. But then what studios do you think would stay, or would it be based on the game that they make?
Well, I honestly, like when I say bring back exclusives, I'm not talking about necessarily I'm talking about really a specific case by case basis. Like certain games should not be everywhere. So
Forza, Gears, and Halo.
Right. Responding to your question, I don't think you can just do it like that. Take half exclusive for half, multiplayer. I don't think you can do it like that because you have to really look at it case by case. Like I think a game like Hyrule Revolution should probably be exclusive, at least a time exclusive, not just Halo, Gears, and Forza, but I think there are certain games that should be exclusive. Even though South of Midnight wasn't a big seller, I think that game should have probably stayed exclusive. Not that it's like, I understand what Kendra Star said, it's not going to sell consoles, but you need to start somewhere and build your brand back up slowly because listen, man, like I said, the last couple of years have been shit, bro.
I guess I should refine the question.
I know that you can easily renege on a lot of things, and I do believe Halo, Gears, and Forza, and also Fable need to be exclusive.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should refine that question because that question is like kind of open-ended. I was more so saying that. So they have the 40 studios.
Mhm.
So what if they just commit? Like, it doesn't have to be this one studio is strictly multiplat. What I'm saying is that they commit to some, like, if each studio is making between, like, well, let's say 1 to 2 to 3 games. Maybe they figure out which of those games, so it could just be kind of like this even break down the middle. They just figure it out during the process of starting the game. Hey, is this game going to be exclusive, or are you making this game to be a multiplat? Something like that.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's still, like you said, an open question.
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. That's the things I'd be thinking about. Yeah. But then again, I'm like, I just leave it alone because I'm like, I just don't want my Game Pass to change.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Lakshan Black with the 35 South African ring, he said, if you don't want exclusives, you don't care for Xbox hardware, there won't be a console to play Game Pass on then. Tell us how to bring people into the ecosystem then. I mean, yeah, I agree, man. It's just, I don't know, man. We all have different opinions, and I love the discussions that we're having. But I was just curious about why some people didn't want it back. I would have wished Max City would have came up in here. It's me, the broke boy with the two. Most players are set where they play, won't convert. True, but I mean, yeah, that's true. But you can always, if something impresses somebody enough,
yes,
they might be willing to give something a shot. I'm just saying. Time Maker Man to 5. Not everything needs to be exclusive, but the console needs some games that you can only play on the Xbox ecosystem. Agreed. Halo and Gears shouldn't have gone to PlayStation. I agree, bro. Oh, y'all, everybody get out of here, man. This one.
Hey, Dirt, I got one more thing to say. Everybody need to stop talking. Dirt been trying to get out of here, and y'all need to get your own podcast.
Your own shit. Hey, man, your podcast tonight, ain't it, Lump? Or it's on Fridays?
No, Friday.
Right. Yeah, I know it's Tuesdays and Fridays, right? No, man, Max City the homie, man. Like Max City the homie, man. That's just, I wanted to hear his take on it, why he so adamant about it. But it's all good. But,
one question, Dirt. Are you going to California?
Not this year. No, I decided to spend $10,000 on my basement, bro. I ain't going no fucking where.
Oh yeah, no, I feel you. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man, I had to get this leak fixed, bro. It rained like shit last night, and I was in my bed sleeping like a baby. No one wasn't on leaks about it. So listen, P Lump, Ryland Killer, Simple Jack, JB, Fuzzy Belvedere, K Star, Crispy Bomb. Who else came up in here? Spartan. I'm forgetting somebody, but thank you guys. Thank all of you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. I got, like, me and Sean got TTS tomorrow. Yeah. So I was kind of ranting all show, but I love you guys. I was just like, yo, man. No, but thank you. See you guys tomorrow on TTS, and that's about it, man.
But Dirt, I think
oh shit. Hold on. No, I mean, hey, I didn't mean to kick everybody out. I don't know. Every time I go to a different screen, it does that, bro. I don't know why.
I think the community is going to rally together, and we're going to try to get you out there. And I'll be the first to add to your fun, man.
I gotta. I got a plan for it. Like I said, I was gonna do that last year, but I didn't. But next year, I'll definitely probably come, man. I just got a plan for it because I was looking at some tickets because me and my wife was gonna go because we never been to Cali before, and I'm like. Flight and hotel, the shit was like $1,700-$1,800. I'm like, for 2 days? Get the fuck out of here.
No, you only going for 2 days? See, I plan on going out there for it, like the whole thing, like 5-6 days.
Nah. We got other trips planned this year.
Nah, I understand.
I ain't got unlimited vacation time on my job, people.
Respect.
Got some other trips planned this year. So, all right, guys. Talk to you guys tomorrow on TTS. And peace out. POS. Hey, you POSs. I got guests on the show. You can't be calling me no damn Hersey Kisses and shit. What kind of shit is this, Tyrone Hill? Hey, JD Gamer with the Tuesday. By the way, pathetic pork beggar pony still ain't got no games. Talk that shit, bro. Yo, man. I had guests on the show. Y'all can't be insulting me like this. Don't call me no damn Draymond Green, Alvin. Don't call me no damn Draymond Green. You know, we had a fun show today. It was kind of, you know, I was kind of a little confrontational, but we still cool. You know, we still family. And here y'all go. Evolved form of Paris. What kind of shit is this? LeVar Burton. Justin Booth gonna call me LeVar Burton. Giant peanut butter Reese cup. Baraka. You talking for Mortal Kombat Victor, you piece of shit? Capadonna. Draymond Brown. Who the hell is Draymond Brown? You know what? I'm leaving, bro. All right, I see y'all tomorrow on TTS, you pieces of shit. Draymond Brown. Nigga making up people just to insult me. Nigga! Draymond Brown.